Classroom of the Elite has been publishing for 7 years, accumulating over 22 volumes, and within those 22 volumes, to the common eye, Ayanokoji Kiyotaka has never been defeated. Really, some would say he's never even been challenged. When versing Horikita, she was easily defeated when Ayanokoji scored higher than her on the test. When Ryuun attempted to challenge the god, he failed miserably, to the point where it resulted in Ryuun getting jumped by only one person. Then Saki and Nagi attempted, in which technically, because of some fraud cheating from an outside source, she won. However, when they continued the game from where they left off, Ayanokoji still won, keeping up his undefeated record. Then you had Hosen, Nanase, and Amasao, who attempted to hurt the god's record, but they ultimately failed as well, allowing for him to go 6-0 like Jordan. Then lastly, the fool himself, Nagamo, attempted to punch a brick wall, and look where that got him. But today, to all the blind witnesses, I'm here to tell you all that you are wrong. Ayanokoji is mortal and has been defeated, but no one likes to give this person their credit. They lurk in the shadows unknowingly to the public that they have the greatest feats in the entire show. Maybe outside Kawenji, but that's a different story. And that person is Kushida Kikyo. Now most of you may think I'm foolish, but I don't know. When I look at the evidence, I don't think anyone in the series has ever made Ayanokoji as nervous, timid, or scared as the goddess herself. She is his biggest obstacle. First, let's stop and look at our first bit of evidence. The scene from the first volume of the story and episode 3. Here you can see the terror in Ayanokoji's face, the fear, the sweat as he's being put in a situation that, for the first time ever, he has no way of getting out of. When have you ever seen Ayanokoji sweat? Ever? Please, name how many times. I'll wait. Even in the face of a knife being stabbed into him by Hosen, he did not flinch nor sweat. Why? Because it wasn't Kushida. Then let's look at the other pieces of evidence that I have. Kushida cornered Ayanokoji by forcing him to pay her private points every month, but she was also able to corner him by keeping a recording of the conversation. No one in the story is outsmarting Ayanokoji like Kushida, and I mean no one has had this man on the ropes struggling like she has. I even have 2 quotes from the series in which you can feel the fear in his voice as you read the dialogue. First is Year 2, Volume 5. Ayanokoji says, and I quote, "I don't mind, it's nothing compared to getting in trouble with you, Kushida." Then another from the same volume, and I quote, "It's even more so because I think I have some weakness against her," in reference to Kushida. Like, my mans was shook. I love Ayanokoji as much as the next person, but I'm just looking at the evidence that the story put forth, and it seems that he is extremely terrified of the one person that can defeat him. Even when you look at this picture of Kushida grabbing him, he clearly looks terrified. He doesn't even know what to do with his face or body. But hey, I rest my case. If you're not a Kushida believer, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I don't see how you see my evidence and disagree with it. But hey, for all my other fellow Kushida worshippers out there, especially in the comments, please stand up and convince all the Kushida non-believers. We are here. Kushida is God. Kushida is everything.